Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. The stock market opened a little bit in the green and we had a bit of a pump back on Bitcoin and altcoins, and then the market has just been dropping again, taking out all the return, all the gains from Bitcoin. It's not looking good, everyone. Why? Because it's not just Bitcoin, it's not just cryptocurrencies. The stock market is getting destroyed. A lot of the major stocks are down 50 to 80%, and this is a very bad thing. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin. See this, we got a bounce. It looked like a possible bottoming formation at 29K, but the market is still cracking. I'm here in beautiful Dubai. I just had a sauna here. You can see the Burj Khalifa. Look at this amazing city. If you haven't been to Dubai, I recommend checking it out. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin, predict what's going to happen, and I'm going to show you my trades and what I'm doing in the markets. I went long on CRV, and then CRV pulled back. I lost like $2,000 on that trade. It hit my stop loss. That's trading. Yesterday I made around $7,000, $8,000. Today I lost $2,000, but small amounts compared to the total wipeout in the markets. Luckily, I did exit most of my positions in November 11th. I'm mostly in USDT. I did buy around $300,000 of BNB today though. I do think BNB could be close to the bottom. Hit the subscribe button, join 74,000 people, smash up the thumbs up button. If you subscribe today and you get 5 of your friends to subscribe, comment in the comment section below the names of the people that you got to subscribe. We're going to pick the winner for 200 USD in tomorrow's video. So make sure you write down below that you subscribed and that you got 5 people to subscribe. Put their names with their @ symbol, and then we're going to pick a winner for $200 US. Also, Magicraft NFT is launching with V-Launch. The NFT, the Genesis collection, is launching. The whitelist starts today until the 13th of May, and it launches on the 15th of May, so pay attention. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals, and the market's still not looking good. CRV dropping again. It had a bit of a bounce back earlier today, and then just wiped out the bounce, the recovery. It's sitting on a major support trend line right now, CRV. Let's see if it can get a bounce here. If it can get a bounce, very nice. If not, it looks like it's going to come down to $1.20. I closed my long on this because I think it can be a little bit dangerous. Let's go into Bitcoin first. Bitcoin USDT, we're back to 31,000. We had a bit of a bounce today. We're sitting on a major trend line. You can see here, this is, if you're looking at this going, what is this? You can learn in the crypto course, but this is the price of Bitcoin moving over the last 2 years. From 30 going up to 64,000, 31,000 in June 2021, 71,000 in November. I called the top on November 11th, and we've just been breaking down. We broke out of this ascending channel also. We're sitting on this major support line. It came down exactly here to 29,600, and you can see that back here, this was major support through the last 2 years, and that broke, but it broke through, then bounced back. But I do think this recovery is going to fade. We had a dead cat bounce, but because what is happening in the stock market, I think this is going to break. So I'm actually going to close my Bitcoin. I bought one Bitcoin. I had other trades open at 29,000, but they didn't hit because it went to 29,800. But I think I'm going to close this Bitcoin trade. Stochastic is oversold on the daily, turning to head up. MACD is heading down. So this sell-off isn't finished. EMA ribbons, we're much below the EMA ribbons. Crypto Guru Bot still showing a sell. It hasn't fired a buy. We're getting a lot of volume still on the drop, so that's not such a good thing. We need the volume to start leveling off as it's dropping, not getting stronger. Bitcoin indicator bot is still firing as it hasn't fired a buy down here, I don't think. Let me turn off Wi-Fi. Bitcoin indicator bot not yet firing a buy. It fired a buy, but it failed. Let's go closer on the 4 hourly. Stochastic was oversold, turning to head up, but it's turning to head down again. We had a pump all the way to 32,300, and it dropped in the last hour. Why? Because the stock market opened weak. VPVR, we've got no supports here. It's dangerous. Crypto Guru Bot firing a sell still. Bitcoin indicator bot not firing a buy. It's not looking good, everyone. It's turning down again. MACD is also turning and heading down further. So it looks like we've got more to drop. On the hourly, Stochastic also heading down. We had a double top on the hourly. And in the last 2 hours, there was around, 18,000, 16,000. So that's, what is that? 34,000 Bitcoin was sold in the last 2 hours. We dropped from 32, now sitting at 30,000. I think we're going to go lower here. We have a big support here at 29,000. On the 4 hourly, though, it's looking not good. We should have had a stronger pump. We need, if Bitcoin is to turn around here, it needs to have a big bounce right now with volume. But what's happening in the stock market is also not good. I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to show you my trades. You can see Coinbase down 11% again, further down. This is crazy. This has dropped now from the IDO. Coinbase is a publicly traded stock. It went from $426 when it IPO'd, now sitting down 82%. This is the big stock in the stock market. 83% drop. That's insane. From 426 on the IDO to the IPO to $73. Its earnings report is today. Let's see if it can bounce back, but it's just getting annihilated. Airbnb down 3%, Neo 2%, Tesla dropping a little bit, Facebook dropping a little bit. So this sell-off is still not finishing, and it's pulling down the whole market with it. And they're not doing anything to stop this bleed. That's what's dangerous. They're not doing anything to stop this bleed. So we've got to be very careful here. I think it can get much worse. I'm going to close my shorts. If you want to trade, close my trades. If you want to trade like you're seeing me do, underneath this video, you can sign up to Bybit, and that's the exchange I use for buying Bitcoin, shorting Bitcoin, trading, buying altcoins. If you sign up to Bybit, you get a $4,600 bonus when you sign up, and you can use NordVPN if you have any restrictions. Over on Bybit, I have almost $204,000 in my account. I had more, but Bitcoin dropped and CRV dropped. I closed the long on CRV. It's just pulling back too much with the market. I've got 204,000 in this account. It's all USD. USDT 87,000, USDC 57,000, and one Bitcoin. But I think we're going to drop further, so I'm going to actually close this Bitcoin position. I'm going to sell this one Bitcoin that I have right now, because I think we're going to be dropping more because of what's happening in the stock market. I closed my position, sold. I just sold one Bitcoin. I'll keep the buy order for 29,000. I'll buy two Bitcoin at 29,000, because when it hits that, I think we'll have a big bounce. So I'm going to buy another one at 29,000. One Bitcoin at 29,000, but again, I think we're going to pull back. So I'm going to buy another Bitcoin because of what's happening in the stock market. So I've got two Bitcoin buying at 29,000, but then I'm just going to sell them after the bounce. So that's what's happening in my account right now. It's just not looking good. CRV is down. Let's look at the total market cap of all cryptos. BNB pulling back. I bought $300,000 worth of BNB today. It's sitting on a major support line, but if Bitcoin keeps dropping, so will BNB. It could even come down to $223. So I might actually close this BNB, because I don't think this recovery is going to stick, because the stock market is also pulling back quite huge actually, and I don't want to catch the drops. I want to wait till a clear bottoming sign. Look at Coinbase. It's just dropping like crazy. I want to buy more Coinbase here before the earnings, because I think they're going to have a major earnings. And now look at the financials of this company. It's a $16 billion market cap company, but it makes revenues of $7.8 billion a year, $3 billion net profit. Its P/E ratio is seven times. So this is an amazing company, and look at it just getting annihilated. And this is happening across the board. Palantir down another 6%. Look at Palantir. Palantir has dropped, let's see how much. This is one of the darling stocks. That was one of the big stocks in 2020, and it just got wiped. It's sitting now down. This is the stock market, what I'm talking about. This stock is down now 84%. Coinbase is down 83%. So if this is happening in the stock market, what is going to happen to cryptos? I'm going to close my positions on BNB. I'm going to sell my BNB as well. I think it was premature buying into Bitcoin, BNB, all of this. I've got $320,000 of BNB. I'm going to sell this right now. It's down around $10,000 since I bought a little bit less than 10,000. But I think this is going to get worse, everyone. So I'm going to sell this $300,000, 1,000 BNB, $319,000 of BNB I'm selling right now. Sell BNB, 319,000 at the market price. Confirm. I just sold $300,000 worth of BNB, and I'm nearly all in cash now. I think this could get worse. So that's my theories. I'd love to know what you think in the markets. Again, I was trading on Bybit, $4,600 of sign-up bonuses when you deposit Bitcoin. Those are my trades. I closed that long on. Let's look at the total market cap of all cryptos to see what that's telling us as well. But this is getting bad, everyone. This is really, we entered recession. We broke a major support. The total market cap of all cryptos, so a big support for all market cap, is 1.2 trillion. We've already dropped from 3 trillion in November 11th when I called the top, down to now 1.4 trillion. The crypto markets have halved, but that's nothing compared to some of the big stocks dropping 80%. So this has more to drop, another 200 million to drop. That's what I think is happening in the markets, everyone. Those are my trades. You have to do your own due diligence. in my opinion, it doesn't look like the bottom's in unless we get a big bounce right now. What's happening in the stock market is going to keep bleeding into the crypto markets. Let me know what you think, and make sure you type subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down there. Get 5 of your friends to subscribe to earn $200. And in my opinion, you don't want to catch a falling knife. It's better to wait until there's a clear bottoming signal. Coinbase I'm going to be buying a lot of, and I think it's going to have a big earnings, but I want to wait till a clear bottoming signal, and I don't want to really be buying till the market stabilizes. So I'm going to wait. I've been buying a lot of Coinbase, a lot of Facebook, but I'm going to ease off the buying and just wait till it like really settles down and it has a clear bottoming signal, like a double bottom or a triple bottom formation. I'll show you what that means. So for example, here in the total market cap in 2021 in May, remember when Bitcoin dropped and all the altcoins came? Let's go to Bitcoin so you can see it more clearly. Back in May 2021, you can see we had a triple bottom, right? We came here, we hit 29K, we bounced. We hit 29K, we bounced. We hit 29K. That's a triple bottom. That's a bottoming formation, a triple bottom formation. We haven't had that yet. It's making new lows. So until we get a triple bottom formation, or a double bottom, I'm going to be defensive on Bitcoin. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm going to jump back in the spot. Hit the subscribe button, join 74,000 people. Smash the thumbs up button. This is James from Crypto Guru, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.